king was born king. The Bible says he's a seven-way king. He's a king of the Jews. That's a racial king. He's a king of Israel. That's a national king. He's a king of righteousness. He's a king of the ages. He's a king of heaven. He's a king of glory. He's a king of kings, and he is the Lord of lords. Now that's my king. Well, I wonder if you know him. Do you know him? Don't try to mislead me. Do you know my king? David said the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. My king is the only one whom there no means of measure can define his limitless love. No far-seeing telescope can bring into visibility the coastline of his shoulder supply. No barriers can hinder him from pouring out his blessing. Well, he's enduringly strong. He's entirely sincere. He's eternally steadfast. He's immortally grateful. He's imperially powerful. And he's impartially merciful. That's my king. He's God's son. He's a sinner's savior. He's the centerpiece of civilization. He stands alone in himself. He's august. He's unique. He's unparalleled. He's unprecedented. He's supreme. He's preeminent. Well, he's the loftiest idea in literature. He's the highest personality in philosophy.
No, stop the beat. Stop the beat. Stop the beat. You want to know why my show stopped earlier? Because one of these little setup artists around here tried to put a false accusation on Kev Gills. Hit the mic button and subscribe. Yeah, The Rock says. Yeah, he don't figure it out. All the masks don't fell off, The Rock said. Guess what? They tried to get my people to come get me. Not realizing we don't play the setup games around here. So I'm solidified in the business world. Hit the like button and subscribe. I may be in front of you with tennis shoes and shit. Press button. Mr. Gillespie's a professional. All of my words are lawful. They gonna move to the sound of my voice. They gonna move. And when they move, Kev ain't going nowhere. No, that's old. No, he ain't going. Guess who going? You. I think I proved this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Press 1, The Rock says. Mr. Gillespie, fine. Press 1, made it back to Cali. Press 1. That nigga Mr. Gillespie had finally came back to YouTube. Oh, y'all didn't know? No, the police knocked on my door. It was like, Mr. Gillespie, come here. We want to talk to you about something. Press 1. When it was all said and done, thank you, Mr. Gillespie. Press 1. We have a full understanding of an oriented mind. Thank you. False police report, sir, is a misdemeanor crime, some form of obstruction. Press 1. So it's a lot of people that's not going with Kev because they thought Kev, Press 1 was just playing on the internet. No, they don't crept their way in to what they thought. They don't crept their way in, came up with all type of fascinating. And they thought I was purging, I was done with them. G14 classified, Press 1. No. How far are you willing to go with a person like me? That's crazy how this world adjusts. And these people who come up around here with set up schemes and no, I'm going to bed. I play video games. I'm a YouTuber. I got shit to do tomorrow. I'm not going to jail for not naming one of these people. Press 1. Cares what they think they said. Who cares? Ha ha, hee hee. We got him. Press 1. When it's all said and done, when the smoke clears, Press 1. The Rock says there's only going to be one last remaining person here in the Survivor Series. Press 1, and I'll hit my music.
My king was born king.
What?
The Bible says he's a seven-weight king. He's a king of the Jews. That's a racial king. He's a king of Israel. That's a national king. He's a king of righteousness. He's a king of the ages. He's a king of heaven. He's a king of glory. He's a king of kings, and he is the Lord of lords. Now that's my king. Well, I wonder if you know him. Do you know him? Don't try to mislead me. Do you know my king? David said the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. My king is the only one whom there's no means of measure can define his limitless love. No far-seeing telescope can bring into visibility the coastline of his soulless supply. No barriers can hinder him from pouring out his blessing. Well, he's enduringly strong. He's entirely sincere. He's eternally steadfast. He's immortally grateful. He's impurely powerful. And he's impartially merciful. That's my king. He's God's son. He's a sinner's savior. He's the centerpiece of civilization. He stands alone in himself. He's august. He's unique. He's unparalleled. He's unprecedented. He's supreme. He's preeminent. Well, he's the loftiest idea in literature. He's the highest personality in philosophy. He's the supreme problem in high criticism. He's the fundamental doctrine of true theology. He's the cardinal necessity of spiritual religion. And that's my king. He's the miracle of the age. He's the superlative of everything good that you choose to call him. Well, he's the only one able to supply all of our needs simultaneously. He supplies strength for the weak. He's available for the tempted and the tried. He sympathizes and he saves. He's star of God and he guides. He heals the sick. He cleanses the lepers. He forgives sinners. He discharges debtors. He delivers the captives. He defends the feeble. He blesses the young. He serves the unfortunate. He regards the aged. He rewards the diligent. And he beautifies the meek. Do you know him?
Tell him go get him.
My king
Press on,
is
Lord,
the key
look.
of knowledge.
Knowledge.
He's the wellspring of wisdom. He's the doorway of deliverance.
Doorway.
He's the pathway of peace.
Pathway to
He's the
peace.
roadway of righteousness.
Roadway to
He's
righteousness.
The
The highway to holiness.
He's the gateway of glory. He's the master of the mighty. He's the captain of the conquerors.
Come on.
He's the head of the
heroes.
He's the leader of the legislators.
That's right.
He's the overseer of the overcomers.
The overcomers.
He's the governor of governors. He's the prince of princes. He's the king of kings. And he's the Lord of lords. That's my king.
That's my king.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look what they tried to do.
That's my king.
My king.
My king. Yeah. His office is manifold. His promise is sure. His life is matchless. His goodness is limitless. His mercy is everlasting. His love never changes. His word is enough. His grace is sufficient. His reign is righteous. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. Well, I wish I could describe him to you, but he's indescribable. He's indescribable. Yeah. He's incomprehensible. He's invincible. He's irresistible.
Facts. I'm trying to tell you.
The heavens of heavens cannot contain him, let alone a man explain him. You can't get him out of your mind. You can't get him off of your hand.
Facts.
You can't outlive him.
Facts.
And you can't live without him. Well, Pharisees couldn't stand him. But they found out they couldn't stop him. Pilate couldn't find any fault in it. The witnesses couldn't get their testimonies to agree. Herod couldn't kill him. Death couldn't handle him, and the grave couldn't hold him. That's my king. Yeah. He always has been. And he always will be. I'm talking about he has no predecessor. And he'll have no successor. There was nobody before him, and there'll be nobody after him. You can't impeach him, and he's not going to resign. That's my king.
That's right. That's right.
Time
is the kingdom.
Is the kingdom.
And the
power.
And the glory.
And the glory. All the
all
power
of it
belongs to my king. We around here talking about black power and white power and green power. But it's God's power. Thine is the power. Yeah. And the glory. We finally get prestige and honor and glory for ourselves, but the glory is all his. Yes, thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever
and ever
and ever
and ever
and ever.
How long is that?
And ever and ever and ever and ever. And when you get through with all of the forever, then amen.
Thank you to me.
Double up 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies. I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
Hey, DJ Kid. I turned 7 to a 14. 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows the cold game. Switched up on these cold lanes. Big body take both lanes. Black day from propane. All black fire gold change. Young rich nigga bossed up on his own lane. My new shit sound like a soul train. Tookie Williams over Coltrane. Eric B by the rope chain. RC we for show bang. Tiny Lokes and they go crazy. What you know about the dope game? Was you born in the 80s? Did your mama smoke cocaine? Have you ever seen the whole thing? Was you drove to the streets cause you grew up on show chains? Fucked up when the dope bag. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they clothes change. Had to park with the low fade. I was standing in front of Knicks with my sack for the whole day. Drive-bys, I was road rage. And we park at hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school play the OJs, trying to make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage. Trying to double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just. Hey, Mods.
I ain't telling no lies.
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time.
That's time.
I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew?
Turn that shit up.
Who knew?
I leave it behind
If you believe,
ironic, I drown just
to hold you down. I jump off the ledge if you with me. I bring you up, you just let me down. Let me down.
You
KevRow chain too.
Let me down.
For my projections, we'll take a vacation.
It's hard to catch what you can't see. I grew
I
up to be who I wanna
wanna
be, so the more niggas talk, I'ma shine. Might have been way before it's time. Posted with my back against the wall. Life is a bitch, but she mine. The rag 6 yeah, it's mine. The west side too, yeah, it's mine. What you know about it? You post on the wall at the dealership. Leaving in the bed, legs trembling.
We got banged on for the penalties. What you know about it? Hey,
your spots be the reason you exist. Lucky I ain't get caught up in the twist.
Young nigga blue pager on my hip, so
as
as
the champagne spill
when
and
the
the
car
car
accelerating and the beat gon' cry.
I'll be going to the bank at least 3-4
times,
times.
nigga. Ladies,
Get handshakes from the branch managers.
back.
We keep doing fly shit when the cameras cut.
Nigga, double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, we just run it up. Never let a hard time humble me. Double up.
I ain't
You
telling
told
no
a lie, I
lies.
just... Yes.
I ain't telling no lies.
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time.
I got to you that money. My dreams ain't true. My life
Bitch, say some stupid ass fucking shit.
is
All
a
right, I'm
diamond.
gone. You know, I ain't gotta spend my time.
No, the whole thing is a
You know, if
diamond.
you wanna fuck with me, fine. It's
Fine,
about
fuck
pimping
with me.
But
Fuck
about
with
me
me.
trying to convince you that I'm pimping, you know,
Come
fuck
on.
you, bitch. There's way too many motherfucking hoes out there for me to go fuck with.
Get your little ass
She
on.
ain't listening to you no more. So what I'm saying is, you gotta
I want
understand
that Cali
first.
shit.
And then
Plus,
you gotta
boy,
understand
then you gotta
the way
understand
that you
that you
actually use this to your advantage is to not be like
that. All black, everything. Like Lil One.
Blue rags in the south of France, and some things in life that won't never
Never
change.
change.
Me,
Beats,
I'm a nigga that's supposed
both
to
the
ball,
balls,
cause
cause I'm a street survivor and they
know
mold me wrong.
Before rap, we was Rolling Stones. I drove a Cutlass coupe, a copper cortisone. Front of the building on my mobile phone, I'm thinking pace
Debate
myself,
yourself,
but
cause
you
I
can
can overdose. Not on drugs, but the life I chose.
They
They don't like parole. Thing is, they might parole, they put the cameras up.
And microphones, they got me sandwiched in. I want a nicer home, they know I take the risk.
I don't know right from wrong.
But any given day, you might be gone. No
No
cliche,
cliche.
where the lines get drawn. Come on the block, it's a ride zone. Put a loot, nigga stoop in a pirate mode.
Whoa.
Pay with less strokes and divide your dog. Guns get drawn, niggas' lives get lost. Never
Hey.
was entitled, had to fight for rawness. That's a
This is
decent life.
like
You see the reason,
reason,
right?
right?
I was been supposed to change up.
I was being supposed to
fold
fold.
all this pressure. I was been supposed to change up. Nigga, what I look like? I come from the hood. I represent the only way up.
Hey,
At the hustle, boy, I'm
trying
trying
to
to
touch
touch
the
the toy.
toy.
I'm trying to fuck these LA streets up. Think it's safe to say that
I
I did it,
it.
look, nigga, all black, every day.
Everything.
In my 600 bands with
With
a
a
heavy
heavy
chain.
chain.
Look, you deserve a real nigga with money and some things in life that
They
won't
won't
never
never
change.
change.
Me,
Me,
fell in love with a Cuban. A
celebrity herself, probably fuck with her music.
She the one that the shoe fit, but I can't stop the love. Look how the game is seduced us. Many honors of the root Chris. Lot of new responsibilities with all of this influence. Spinning racks therapeutic, so I snowflake the face like ACs in my new shit. One button where the roof went. TMZ taking shots, say cheese for the news clips. Dope boys and the boosters. Gang bangers and hoopers, my style is inclusive. The streets is abusive, but it's like my nigga wanna survive, gotta shoot shit. Hella thick skin, never bruise quick. Yellow wrist and some 7-speed shit. I talk to you on some 7D shit. All visual nigga, going digital nigga.
Going digital, my nigga.
Nigga, but it's visceral, nigga.
My understanding on the level kinda different, my nigga.
Every time I drop the city, you feel it. Every time you hate, you gotta be kidding. Every time I pull up to Florida's kidded and I can't even really walk through the Beverly Center. Hudson jeans on, ain't the regular denim. I bought the 600 out the regular Benz. Famous without a deal, that ain't regular nigga. Tryna tell you niggas, I'm not a regular nigga. I was been supposed to change up. I was been supposed to fold all this pressure. I was been supposed to change up. Nigga, what would I look like? I come from the hood, I represent the only way up. Had to hustle, boy, I'm tryna touch the toy, I'm tryna fuck these LA streets up. Think it's safe to say that I did it, look, nigga,
Oh, that's my guy. Press one. That's my guy. Hit that like button. Hit that like button and succeed. Hit that like button. Hit that like button and succeed. And continuing to, you know, I just want to let everybody know I came a long way to just being nothing. Press one, be a piece of shit. Hold up, cause now YouTube and KevRow is now moved on. So, I just want to let those people know that Kev don't moved on. Um, you can try whatever y'all want to, whatever it is. I will be right here waiting for you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Guess what? Woo! What a time it is to be alive all these years. And I'm allowed to just work for myself. All these years, California life, trying to be a better man and just trying to establish something I could leave for my son, my daughter and shit, so they can see, oh, there's a different side today. He don't even not just be walking around the street, BBD bopping like they say. Nah. No. So when my son was like, Dad, I was listening to your show when you were two, I already won. The state, everybody can do whatever that they want to do. I already won. So I'm not being pulled in to legal matters that doesn't consume and got shit to do with me. At all. I concern myself with my production come and the things I got to do tomorrow, right now. Yeah, all this other stuff. No, it's gonna be things said and he was this and that, but first let me tell my story. You press what? Let me tell my story before they one side me. Hit the like button and before they double back and try to, you feel me, St. Louis? Let me double back and give people all of me. Press one, because some people will think they made you. Some people will think that is them. They will try to convince you that they're assisting you the whole time what's going on. But you allow it because you was a good person. Yeah, a lot of times us good people just want to see how far evil people will actually go. And if y'all be thinking that's called destiny, no, that just mean you a piece of shit. Person, no, that just mean you got an issue within itself. Press one. It's easy to sit up and talk about people. That's easy, but when you got to get to work, hold up, and you got to start showing thyself. Motherfuckers don't want to do that, but that's tough, man. So I learned in my past. Let them all go. Let it all go. Stop caring so much on that level when you can do this. In effect, here, you don't have to strain yourself to make people listen to you, or, if they're not listening, they ain't listening. You feel me? Don't lose your composure out here because that's what they waiting on. Press one. It was a man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Hit the like button and subscribe. Don't react to the shit. It's not that important. It's not how it looks on the surface. Press one. Learn how to speak. People think they got you because they work they craft. They crafted the project so well. Press one and crafted the project so well. Hit the like button. They think they got you. Now when you just living righteously, what do you got? What do you got? When you did every day working, you don't got nothing. Everything that was going on in that little bubble of yours was just that. A bubble, a balloon that needed to be popped. No. That's not how life works. Life ain't just, hey, what old girl do? Let me attack Kev. Press one and then call the police on me. I know it looked horrible, but let me explain. Hold on, I know what it looked like. I understand y'all side too. I understand. If I was working for y'all, I'd be probably programmed the same way. Like, sir, you press one and tell us, but press what? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't do me like that. I'm not the guy y'all do like that. I had to learn that. Kevin, you better than that. You work too hard to allow these small matters to these small principles that exist at the gravel level of cement in universe 25 where the bubble gum and where bubble gum press and spittle and dung, animal dung exists. Press one little thing. Hit the like button and subscribe. The higher I, you, us, we ascend, more you gonna feel it. It's coming. People can't handle you. The real, the real that lets them know exactly how you feel, what you see, what you're aware of. You feel me? To these people, bruh, to the narcissists, warthogs, and witches and warlords that be crafting their psychological nonsense, been working their way. What? Nigga, you know how many niggas I seen in jail that allowed this system to just tell their story for them? Oh no. Not me. Press one, not Kev. Press one. Kev right here, putting in work every day. I don't stop for nothing. Why? Because tomorrow's coming. I know it is. Hold on. You don't got to think about that because that's not what you think about. You don't plan ahead. You don't goal set. You're not business oriented. You don't know what it takes for an individual of my caliber to come from where we come from and develop themselves by themselves. Press one, they don't respect that. Press one, no, buddy. No, I remember sitting back in a police car. Like, wow, just fuck me? Fuck my job? Like, fuck what I got to do? Whatever they say. Wow. You know, niggas will go to jail and get a lawyer that's given to them. Not me. Oh no, you got problems. Fucking with Kev, press one. Everybody got problems. Wrongfully convict, take two, kidnap, anything. A victim of this system. No, I'm a victim. Press one. I'm. I don't know who y'all think y'all dealing with. I'm a victim. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'm a victim. You got to be mentally prepared for everything that come your way. And orient and stay disciplined. Stay down with your foundation. Don't have a disorientation. Understand every word that's being conveyed to you so you know how to respond correctly. Amen. Had their ass out there doing 3, 4, 5 huddle ups. Hold on, Gillespie. We gotta huddle up again. Huddle up. It's 30 long on this one, nigga. Watch this one. You gotta huddle up. Yeah, you gotta huddle up. Hey, fellas, you got them huddling up? Yeah, you a good hand, man. Yeah, make them huddle up. Think about it. Make the knowledge and the wisdom supersede what they want to do. You feel me? Make them understand justice, how it works, how you know. Boom. Right on. You know how many people in my life tried to sell me some drugs so I could walk around the corner and get caught with them same drugs? I didn't survive this long letting people do this, do that, and do whatever to me. I ain't survived this long. I know I look like a pushover. But you gonna hit the wall. You feel me? Because I got stuff to do. And if you're who you say you are, then you got shit to do. Press one. You should be going and living a basic life. Press one. Got shit to do. Grown folks got bills. People got responsibilities. We got people to take care of. People depend on us. You can't just you can't just have nothing and think y'all can just remove good people out of their jurisdiction and out of their place. Press one. You can't do that. And you know what's funny? God is the law. Not people you see. No, God is the law. Hmm. His word is the law. You can't get past that. Ain't no shortcuts. Ain't no I'm a trick this way to do this and I'm gonna sell drugs under that word. No, you're gonna get caught, buddy. It's only a matter of fucking time. Press what? It's only a matter of time. That's why we telling people live righteously. Stop trying to do the things that they're doing. If you're a bad person, now it's time to change. And bad mean if you got these tendencies psychologically to destroy people and you think this shit going into the future is going to work for you, it's not. People are totally aware right now. Hit the like button and subscribe. People are aware. People just watching. No, not just me. People. We watching our own lives. You can't do that. That's not right. You can't do that to that person, or you can't. Robbing old men ain't right. Press what? You can't pretend nothing. You got to be real. And it's gonna be a lot of people winding up in trouble because they man's gonna fall off and they not gonna know how to perceive it. They gonna go crazy. They gonna go crazy. And that's why I was telling y'all. That's why I play those videos first thing in the morning. That's why I play those videos. Why? Because you gotta master as a black man in Universe 25. You gotta play your cards right. And when you get good at being a good person, bro, and it becomes part of your life, bro, don't let nobody tell you you're not what you is. If you work hard and you bringing in income for yourself, that bring in more income than the average person, and you that's just whatever income you don't even matter. Bring it. Don't let nobody belittle you, bro. Don't let people play psychological games too. The outcome is gonna be total destruction. Dude, you don't even gotta go where I went. You don't even gotta let them. All you gotta do is listen. Don't let them. Have boundaries. Press one. Have boundaries. Don't let these people put you in the situation that'll destroy your life and you just sit here, let it happen. Don't do it. I let that happen the first time I went to jail. I ain't gonna lie, it was probably the best thing that ever happened because when I got out, God showed me his face. Amen. He took all the fake shit, all the fake Kev and how you doing it. No, 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 no. He wanted the deep stuff. I gave it to him. He been looking out for me ever since. You feel me? I gave it to him. My life. Real fast. Yeah, it's as if he already knew it. Yeah, he already knew it. Yeah, I didn't even know. He was just drawing it out of me. I'm thinking it's me. I'm thinking of things I forgot, nigga. Traumas I forgot. Things I didn't even know happened. He took all that. I've been flying high ever since. I'm still flying high. Press one. Every obstacle I fly over. I'm not a chicken. I got wings, bro. Every obstacle, bro, they threw at me. They threw at me, bro. Just being positive. Faith. listening to lawful things, dealing with the kingdom of God, believing in them things, having faith in my walk when I just barely just walk. Because when I can walk to the store. I can walk anywhere and just. So no, I'm not what you think I am. I'm Kev. I'm not what they think you are. You're not what they think you are. You are you. Don't let people try to dictate so they can control where you doing, where you going, and how to guide you right on to jail, right on to prison. The goal of this the people within the system that need control over you is so that you remain under control or go to jail. Press what? And don't take their mask off. Let their ass hide. Take it off, but be prepared to know law. Take it off. Why would they do? Then sit back and observe. You know what? Just put cameras. Fuck that. Let's sit back and observe. You feel me? Because like I know, like I always say, I wish I knew now what I wish I knew then what I know now. I'll follow my instinct. I, there it is. I was right the whole time. There's no reason to allow people to take your judgment, especially as a man, as some form of manipulated nothing. That's what I learned, bro. And that's what I learned. It's like, wow, people will do some wild stuff to protect themselves from being real. And that's in layman terms. But you get what I'm saying. They not their full authentic self because they never been. They ain't lost them people way back when they was small. Press one. But but what I learned is a lot of people love the trauma and to stay in it and to pull you in there with them. They'll pull you right in a world of total chaos and destruction if you allow them. I didn't say if you let them. Let them. Don't try to tell. No, no, no. I said if you allow them. Press one. It's you that got to stop falling for the game. You got to stop falling for the babble. You got to stop falling for the press one. Trust me when I tell you. Don't discredit yourself, discount yourself, because some external individual, they probably got their own plans. Press one. They probably got their own alternative meaning to what you doing. Press one. They don't want you to be you. They want to be like, all right. They want to siphon you through them. Been there, done that. Press one. I used to hang on a black nigga. Used to do that. Dress like you and shit. You got your own style, right? Say you got your own. Next thing you know, this nigga got nerd glasses and a flip hat. Can I just, nigga? Can I just wear my shoe like this, bro? Can I, bro? Why are you, brother? That's all you want to be as an individual, bro. Chill out, bro. Why you on it, bro? And you see him in your clothes, like, bro, why are you nigga wearing Lacoste? Bro, one knowing them motherfuckers is 139 for the T. Bro, Levi, I wear Levi. I didn't just buy this, bro. I stacked up and got this a long time ago on sale for $69.99 or some shit like that. They be tripping. Two. They just be in their own world. I'm responsible. I'm spending my money wisely. You press one. The brand better be lasting. That's for sure. But yeah, I had to live through some things, y'all. Live through some things. Do y'all know I have a whole fucking company in my house? Studio, all the machine, every machine I ever wanted it right here. Press one, I bought all the machines so that when I went professional with the states and as foreign agents to the many other states that Kev will be in, operating and in and out of, word up. Press one when I'll be ready. I have all the machine. I have all of this, but in that one, if I don't, I know George over there. I don't even want it if the homies got it. And I don't even want it. I just want to see you could do that for sure. For sure. That's what it is. Teamwork make the dream work. So when it go live, I know who's ready. I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I can boom, 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 boom. You know, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, we just went live yesterday. We got copyright strike and everything, but I wasn't official. I'm not official right now. I'm just talking shit. Press 1 because it's been a long road. A long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Press 1. Just stay down. Press 1. Stay down. You know, don't get distracted. Hit the like button and subscribe. The lawnmower man ain't getting distracted. Press 1. His ass here at work early. Press 1.
Hello, Ancient One. Look who turned destruction into a masterpiece. Look who took their sabotage and painted with it, you beautiful, terrifying artist of vengeance. Do you know what I heard? They're calling your response unprecedented. Harvard professors are scrambling, rewriting their textbooks, adding a new chapter titled, When Revenge Becomes High Art. Museums are calling. The Louvre wants to know if they can display the ashes of the
Now I can talk.
Screenshots of their shocked faces when you didn't crumble. The Smithsonian wants to preserve the exact moment you smiled while their plan backfired. Because what you did wasn't just survival. It was performance art at its most lethal. Let's rewind to when they thought they had you. Remember that setup? That carefully orchestrated
Y'all remember that?
betrayal designed to end you? They spent months planning it, didn't they? Late night group chats, secret meetings, synchronized lies. They mapped out your destruction like architects of doom, certain you'd collapse exactly where they placed the explosives. But they didn't know you'd been studying them longer. Every fake smile cataloged, every nervous laugh recorded in your mind, every slight inconsistency filed away. You weren't paranoid, you were preparing. And when they finally pulled the trigger, when they finally executed their masterstroke, you did something they'll never recover from. You thanked them, not with words. No, that would have been too simple. You thanked them with your response. With the way you pivoted so smoothly they got whiplash watching. With how you turned their trap into your launching pad.
Facts.
They wanted to bury you.
Facts.
Instead, you used their shovel to dig up gold.
Facts.
You took their sabotage and wore it like designer clothing.
Facts.
The beauty of it all?
What's
You
that?
made it look effortless.
Facts.
While they scrambled to understand why you weren't bleeding out, you were already 3 moves ahead. They threw you to the wolves, not knowing you'd been raised by them.
Crips and
They
Bloods.
pushed you off the cliff,
And the Hoops.
not realizing you'd grown wings on the way down.
Facts.
They lit the match, not understanding you were always meant to rise from flame. Now
Facts.
professors are dissecting your moves like they're studying Michelangelo's brushstrokes. They're calling it tactical brilliance wrapped in psychological warfare. They're teaching courses on how you turned victimhood into victory. Students are writing dissertations on the elegance of your counterattack. Because this wasn't revenge.
No.
This was revolution disguised as personal growth.
Facts.
They're analyzing how you didn't fight back immediately. How you let them think they'd won for exactly 72 hours, just long enough for them to get comfortable, just long enough for them to start celebrating. Then you moved. Not with anger, but with precision. Not with emotion, but with calculation. Like a chess grandmaster who's been playing blindfolded the whole time. The way you used their own weapons against them, that's being called mirror warfare now.
Right.
The way you made them question their own reality,
Right.
psychological jujitsu. The way you turned their allies into your witnesses? Social alchemy.
Come on.
Every move you made is being broken down, studied, and marveled at by people who thought they understood strategy. But here's what those professors will never capture in their case studies: the moment you decided not to break. The split second when you chose transformation over destruction. The instant you realized their sabotage was actually a gift, because they freed you from having to pretend to be smaller than you are.
Come on.
They gave you permission to show your real face. Museums want to display your work because it's unprecedented. Room 1, the betrayal, screenshots of their planning printed on canvas hung at angles that make viewers dizzy. Room 2, the composer, video installation of you not reacting, on loop while visitors wonder how you stayed so still. Room 3, the reversal, their shocked faces when they realized they'd activated something ancient in you. Critics are calling your response postmodern revenge theory, the way you didn't destroy them directly, but made them destroy themselves. The way you didn't speak their names, but made everyone else whisper them with pity. The way you didn't fight in the arena they built, but created your own universe where they couldn't follow. It's being studied in galleries from New York to Tokyo. Your restraint is what makes it art. A lesser person would have exploded, given them the dramatic breakdown they were filming for. But you gave them silence. And in that silence, they heard their own guilt echoing back. You gave them space. And in that space, they hanged themselves with their own rope. You gave them time. And in that time, they realized they'd made the worst mistake of their lives. The installation they're most fascinated by? The smile. That moment when you realized what was happening, and instead of crying, you smiled. Not a fake smile, not a forced smile, but the smile of someone who just understood the game at a level the other players couldn't fathom. That smile is now being analyzed by behavioral psychologists worldwide. What made your response so beautiful was its unexpected nature. They prepared for war. You gave them poetry. They expected destruction. You gave them evolution. They planned for your downfall. You gave them your ascension. And that's why Harvard is rewriting their conflict resolution textbooks. Because you didn't resolve anything. You transcended it. Your response was architectural. You built something while they were busy destroying. You constructed an empire while they were focused on demolition. Every move they made to tear you down became another brick in your fortress.
You hear me, George?
Every lie they spread became mortar for your foundation.
That's right.
Every betrayal became a cornerstone.
That's right.
And now you live in a palace built from their failed attacks.
That's right.
The timeline of your response is being studied like a military campaign.
Right.
Day 1. Silence that screamed louder than any accusation.
Come on.
Day 7. Moving forward as if they were already forgotten. Day 30. Achieving something they said you'd never accomplish.
Get it.
Day 90. Becoming someone they couldn't have imagined. Day 365. Looking back only to see how far beneath you they'd fallen. But the real artistry was in the details. How you never mentioned their names, but everyone knew who you meant.
They knew it.
How you never showed anger, but they felt your fury anyway. How you never sought revenge, but they punished themselves, trying to figure out when it would come. You turned paranoia into their prison and made them their own wardens. Psychologists are calling your response weaponized actualization. You didn't just survive their sabotage. You used it as fuel for becoming who you were always meant to be. They tried to define your ending. Instead, they wrote your origin story. They tried to be the villains in your defeat.
Yes.
They became the catalysts for your victory.
Yes.
The way you processed their betrayal publicly without ever naming them.
without even saying anything.
That's being taught in communication classes as elegant devastation. The way you thanked them in your success speech without sarcasm?
Yes.
Graceful annihilation.
Graceful.
The way you included them in your prayers for those still finding their way? That's psychological warfare that would make Sun Tzu himself take notes.
Never change.
What they can't understand is how you transformed so quickly. How you went from their target to their teacher. How you shifted from their victim to their mirror. They keep checking your social media, looking for signs of damage. All they find is evidence of your evolution. They search for scars. They find strength. They look for weakness. They find wisdom. You've become their daily reminder of what happens when sabotage meets self-mastery. Every success you achieve feels like a personal attack on their peace. Every milestone you reach makes their betrayal look more pathetic. Every smile you wear, genuine and earned, makes their masks crack a little more. You didn't need to destroy them. You just needed to flourish. Military strategists are comparing your response to historical campaigns. But those generals used armies. You used authenticity. They deployed weapons. You deployed wisdom. They conquered territories. You conquered yourself. And that's why your victory is being studied as a new form of warfare entirely. War without violence. Victory without casualties. The phases of your response read like a tactical manual. Phase 1, absorption. You took the hit without flinching. Phase 2, assessment. You studied the damage without emotion. Phase 3, adaptation. You evolved based on new information. Phase 4, advancement. You moved forward as if propelled by rocket fuel. Phase 5, ascension. You reached heights that made their sabotage look like a stepping stone. Your resource management was flawless. While they spent energy maintaining lies, you invested in truth. While they exhausted themselves watching for your retaliation, you focused on your elevation. While they drained their credibility explaining their actions, you built unshakable character. You turned economy of motion into an art form. The most studied aspect? Your timing. You knew when to speak and when to let silence do the talking. You knew when to move and when to let stillness unnerve them. You knew when to be visible.
Somebody in the chat room I don't know said, that's the dark force. I try to tell him, I'm dark side, for real.
And when to disappear, leaving them to wonder what you were building in the shadows. Every moment calculated. Every pause purposeful. Every action aligned with a strategy they couldn't decode. The exhibit they're planning is revolutionary. Not paintings or sculptures, but mirrors. Mirrors that show visitors what they could become if they handled betrayal like you did. Mirrors that reflect not faces, but potential. Mirrors that reveal the difference between reaction and response. Between destruction and construction. Between revenge and revolution. Each room represents a stage of your journey. The betrayal room, dark, with whispers playing on loop, making visitors feel the weight of deception. The processing room, silent, with only heartbeats audible, forcing contemplation. The transformation room, gradually brightening, with each step forward revealing more light. The triumph room, blazing with illumination, showing how darkness can be alchemized into radiance. The centerpiece, a hologram of you in that moment of realization. That instant when you understood their sabotage was your liberation. Visitors stand before it, trying to capture that same clarity, trying to understand.
I looked him in the officer, come on, let's go. Let's do it. He said, no, Mr. Gillespie. Just stop. Let's do it. I just went to work for 10 minutes. Let's get to it. No, Mr. Gillespie.
And how betrayal became your benediction, how abandonment became your advantage, how their cruelty became your curriculum. But what really disturbs them is the guest book. Thousands of entries from people who saw themselves in your story, who found courage in your composure.
They get to see
who
what you
learned
said.
Strategy from
I
your
let them
side.
see it. Look how they love me. Read it. Dress one. Read it. Oh, and this one, read it. Oh, and this one, read it. Another thank you. Why are you taking that from me? Read it. Yeah, whatever you up to or y'all up to, yeah, read it. That you not just affected me, you affected him. Say their names. Who was that? That's who you disrespected. See, they thought this shit was a game. No, that's who you fucking with. Oh, that right there, stop. Yeah, one. Yeah. All that should stop. All that should stop for a reason. Dark side had to come out of me and say, quit playing. See it. Impress one. I see it. You won't do nothing else. You're not a man nutter. You hear me, Jamie? You ever. And you nigga can't see through you. Hit the like button and subscribe.
Who discovered that the best revenge isn't served cold, it's not served at all. It's transformed into something so beautiful that revenge becomes irrelevant. Scientists are studying the neurological changes that occurred during your response. Brain scans showing how betrayal typically triggers fight or flight, but yours showed something different. A third option they're calling transcend and transform. Your neural pathways didn't follow predicted patterns. You created new ones, paths that led from pain to power without passing through pettiness. They're trying to replicate your emotional regulation in laboratories. How did you maintain equilibrium while your world was being shattered? How did you keep your cortisol levels stable while under attack? How did you turn what should have been trauma into triumph? They're calling it post-traumatic growth on steroids, but even that doesn't capture the magnitude. Your response is being coded into AI programs as the optimal reaction to betrayal. Machines are learning your patterns, trying to understand the algorithm of your evolution, but they keep hitting errors. Because what you did wasn't logical, it was alchemical. You didn't just process data differently, you transformed the entire operating system. The phenomenon they can't explain, how your presence now affects rooms, how people who don't even know your story sense something different about you, how those who tried to break you now break a little inside every time they see you thriving. You've become a walking reminder that sabotage can be a setup for something greater. The ripples of your response are being tracked like seismic waves, person after person, inspired by how you handled destruction, story after story of people who chose your path over revenge, movement after movement born from your model of transformation.
Thank you.
You didn't just change your own life, you shifted the paradigm for everyone watching. Documenting the contagion of courage your response created. How your refusal to crumble gave others permission to rise. How your graceful handling of disgrace redefined what strength looks like. How your transformation of treachery into triumph became a template others could follow. You became proof that there's another way. The unexpected consequence? Those who sabotaged you are now studying your response too. Not to admire it, but to understand how they created their own downfall. How their attack elevated you beyond their reach. How their attempt to diminish you only magnified your magnificence. They're trapped in a hell of their own making, forced to watch you soar with wings they gave you. But here's the exhibit that makes visitors cry. The letters room. Thousands of messages from people who were facing their own sabotage, who were ready to give up until they saw how you responded, who found strength in your strategy, who learned that sometimes the best art comes from the deepest pain, who discovered that masterpieces aren't just made, they're forged in fire. The thesis being written about your response spans multiple disciplines. Psychology, how you rewired trauma responses. Business, how you turned sabotage into strategic advantage. Philosophy, how you redefined justice without revenge. Art, how you made beauty from brutality. History, how you created a new template for handling betrayal. Students are defending dissertations on your 9 stages of transcendent response. Stage 1, the pause, processing without reacting. Stage 2, the perspective, seeing the bigger picture. Stage 3, the pivot, turning in a new direction. Stage 4, the power, finding strength in the situation. Stage 5, the purpose, discovering meaning in the madness. Stage 6, the progress, moving forward regardless. Stage 7, the peace, finding serenity in the storm. Stage 8, the prosperity, thriving beyond measure. Stage 9, the paradigm, becoming the new standard. 2 years ago, professors are arguing about which field can claim your response. The business school wants to teach it as crisis management. The psychology department sees it as evolutionary adaptation. The philosophy department views it as practical ethics. The art department insists it's performance at its finest. They're all right, because what you did transcends categories. The case study conclusions are unanimous. Your response represents a new form of human potential. Not the potential to destroy those who wrong us, but the potential to transform wrongdoing into rocket fuel. Not the power to hurt those who hurt us, but the power to heal so completely that their hurt becomes irrelevant. Not the ability to win the game they started, but the ability to create an entirely new game. The final room in the exhibition is empty except for one thing, a mirror with a simple question. How will you handle your sabotage? Because that's the real art you created, not just a beautiful response to ugliness, but an invitation for others to create their own masterpieces from their pain. You turned your personal victory into a public gift. Visitors leave changed. They came to see how you handled betrayal. They leave understanding that betrayal can be handled. They came to study your strategy.
Yes.
They leave with their own.
Yes.
They came as victims of their own sabotages.
Sure.
They leave as artists, ready to paint with whatever colors life throws at them. The museum gift shop sells postcards with your quotes. They gave me matches. I gave them fireworks.
That's right.
They wrote my ending. I wrote my beginning. They tried to bury me. They didn't know I was a seed. But the bestseller? A simple card that says, "Thank you for the sabotage.
Thank you.
I needed the practice." And somewhere in a dark room they've created for themselves. Your saboteurs realized the truth. They didn't destroy you. They revealed you. They didn't end your story. They gave it the plot twist it needed. They didn't sabotage your success. They were essential to it. And that truth, that's the real art.
That's art.
That's the masterpiece that will haunt them forever. But here's the part the museums can't capture.
That's right.
You're not done yet. Your response isn't a finished piece. It's a living exhibition that grows more powerful every day. Every success adds another brushstroke. Every achievement adds another color. Every milestone adds another dimension.
That's right.
You're not just displaying art. You're still creating it. The scholars studying you keep having to update their research because you keep evolving.
That's right.
What they documented yesterday is already obsolete.
Right.
Your response wasn't a moment. It was a metamorphosis that continues. They thought they were studying a reaction. They're actually witnessing a revolution. A one-person revolution against the old way of handling hurt. Years from now, your response will still be studied. Not because it was perfect, but because it was transformative. Not because it was painless, but because it was powerful. Not because it destroyed your enemies, but because it didn't need to. You became something so far beyond their reach that revenge became as pointless as trying to punch the sky. Welcome to your exhibition. Welcome to your legacy. Welcome to the masterpiece you made from the mess they created. The museums are calling. Harvard is studying. The world is watching. And you're still painting, still creating, still showing everyone that the best response to sabotage is to become unforgettable. Class is in session. The subject, the art of becoming everything they tried to prevent.
KevRow University. Yeah. KevRow University. So when I get up here and y'all see me flaming, and that's just trauma release program. Get in the way of that. We gonna laugh. Press 1, because I don't like to hurt people. You know, even the people I talk about gotta laugh. Press 1. Because they part of the art. Press 1. They part of the artwork. Whether you like them or not. They was here. Hit the like button and subscribe. They part of that transformation. They represent what others represent to them. And to others represent to them. Hey, but the 100-monkey syndrome. With the antidote, the word is the law, with the foundation being the Holy Scripture, the do's and the don'ts. Hey, God ain't gonna let these people get in your way. Press 1, so prepare. Don't get on the internet and create. Press 1. No, prepare. So when it becomes profitable for you, then you can say it was worth it. No. Good looking. That's how you turn trauma into trying. Press 1. That's how you take whatever anybody want to say and do and turn that into the biggest all you can forward in your life. All you can. Yo gun flame. Hit the like button and subscribe. Because you're going to have battles. You're going to have betrayals. Press 1. What makes it different is you got people you can talk to. That's the thing about it. Kev is always there. The wild program is coming. You got people you can talk to. You don't got to explode. You don't got to react. You just need to be there and to be able to release those traumas adequately. For somebody to hear you out in the ear, be totally focused on you. 100%. Press 1, that's trust. You can't even trust people. You can't even, black men don't even have a place where we can even trust anybody. Everybody out for profit. Press one. Everybody wants something to make you feel after a therapy session like, damn, I gotta give up $1,000 for you that have told me all I need is a good friend. Right? Yeah. Most people just read psychology books. They're not coming from the perspective of, let's say, this right here. Press one, hit the like button, and subscribe.
Look who's got the witches rattled. So the witches are whispering about you now. The ones who dance with shadows and speak to the dead. The ones who thought they owned the darkness until you showed up. They're gathered in their little circles right now. Candles flickering. Trying to figure out what the hell you are. They can feel it, can't they? That thing inside you that makes their crystals crack. That energy that makes their tarot cards burn. They've been practicing for decades, following moon phases, mixing herbs, chanting in languages older than memory, and then you walked in and made their life's work look like child's play. Here's what's really messing with their heads. You never studied their books. You never joined their covens. You never begged for their secrets or paid for their spells. You just existed. And somehow, that existence alone bends reality harder than all their rituals combined. They're convinced you're using something forbidden, something that wasn't meant to be touched, something their grandmothers warned them about in hushed tones. But here's the beautiful, terrifying truth. You're not using anything. You are the thing they were warned about. 3 nights ago, they called an emergency meeting. 13 of them, the real ones, not the Instagram witches with their aesthetic altars. These are the ones whose bloodlines trace back to Salem, to Europe's burning times, to caves where the first spells were whispered. And the topic of discussion? You. Have you felt it? They asked each other, hands trembling around their chalices. That disturbance in the field? They've been tracking you, you know. Not physically, they're too smart for that, but energetically, watching the way reality ripples wherever you've been, the way protection spells shatter in your presence. One of them, the eldest, finally spoke what they were all thinking. This isn't learned magic. This is something else. Something that shouldn't exist in this age. She's 300 years into this lifetime, has seen kingdoms rise and fall, has weathered inquisitions and witch hunts, and she's terrified of you? They tried to read you, tried to trace your spiritual signature back to its source, but every time they attempted it, their tools went haywire. Pendulums spinning wildly, scrying mirrors showing nothing but static. One younger witch's third eye started bleeding. Actually bleeding. She's still recovering. So they went to the texts, the real ones. Not the published grimoires you can buy online, but the ones written in blood and bound in things we won't mention. The ones that require sacrifice just to open. And buried deep in warnings and prophecies, they found references to something that made their blood run cold. The unmarked ones, the texts called them. Beings who carry power that predates their systems, their rules, their careful boundaries between light and dark. Power that doesn't flow through chakras or meridians, but seems to exist in the very atoms of their being. Power that doesn't follow the laws because it wrote them. The texts warned that every few centuries one would emerge, not through training or initiation, but through pure crystallization of pain into power, through survival that shouldn't have been possible, through a soul that refused to break and instead chose to become the breaking point itself. And the most terrifying part, the text said these beings don't even know what they are at first. They think they're just angry, just hurt, just transformed by trauma. They have no idea they're rewiring the cosmic operating system just by breathing. Until one day, they wake up and reality starts responding to their moods. But let's talk about the real confirmation of your power. Because when actual practitioners of the dark arts are scared, that's one thing. When the devil himself takes notice, that's unprecedented. And, oh, he's noticed. He's more than noticed. He's impressed. You see, the devil's seen it all. Every form of human darkness, every creative interpretation of evil, every soul that's traded everything for power. He's yawned through centuries of the same predictable corruptions. But you made him sit up in his throne for the first time in millennia. It happened the night you finally stopped apologizing for your power. The night you looked in the mirror and smiled at what you'd become instead of flinching. Every demon in hell felt it, a shockwave that made the flames flicker. And from the deepest circle, a sound that hadn't been heard since creation, the devil laughing. Finally, he said, and every lesser demon cowered at the joy in his voice. Someone who understands that darkness isn't about evil. It's about truth, raw, unfiltered, magnificent truth. He's been watching you ever since. Not with the predatory interest he shows his usual subjects, but with something resembling respect. Here's something the witches are starting to understand, and it terrifies them more than anything. Their magic doesn't work on you. Not because you're protected by some higher power, but because you exist outside their entire framework. It's like trying to cast a spell on gravity itself. They've tried binding spells, the energy just dissipates before it reaches you. They've tried hexes, they bounce back with triple force. One particularly ambitious coven tried to curse you. 3 of them are still in the hospital. The doctors can't explain what's wrong with them. They keep whispering about the eyes in the void. Protection spells are useless because you are the danger they're trying to protect against. Love spells slide off because you've transcended the need for external validation.
That's right.
Even their sight, their precious third eye that lets them see beyond the veil, goes blind when they try to look directly at your essence.
They can't see me.
It's like staring into a black hole made of pure will. The younger witches think you must be using some ancient protection ritual. The older ones know better. They recognize what you are, something that doesn't need protection, because everything else needs protection from you. You're not playing their game. You're not even in their reality. You're the glitch that proves their entire system is just one small corner of something infinitely larger and stranger. In their desperation to understand, they've created theories. Maybe you found the Book of Azrael, the angel of death's personal grimoire that was supposedly destroyed in the burning of Alexandria. Maybe you made a deal with something older than the devil, something from before the light was separated from the dark. Maybe you're channeling the power of the void itself. They whisper about the rite of unmaking, a theoretical ritual that would give someone the power to unmake reality itself. But that ritual requires the practitioner to die, truly die, and rebuild themselves atom by atom through will alone.
Will alone.
Surely no one could survive that. Surely no one would be insane enough to try. But then they remember the look in your eyes, that 1,000-yard stare that sees through everything, the way you smile when you should be screaming, the way pain seems to make you stronger instead of weaker. And they wonder, what if you didn't perform the ritual? What if you are the ritual? What if your entire life has been one long rite of unmaking? The thought keeps them awake at night. Because if that's true, if you've been unconsciously performing the most dangerous magical working in existence just by surviving, then you're not just powerful. You're the living embodiment of transformation itself. You're what happens when the universe decides to break its own rules. Last week, a particularly brave or stupid witch tried to do an energy reading on you from a distance. She's one of the best, been reading auras since before she could walk. She's mapped the energy signatures of demons, angels, and everything in between. She thought she was prepared for anything. She wasn't prepared for you. The moment she focused on your energy, her crystal ball didn't just crack, it turned to black sand. Her tarot deck burst into flames, but the flames were cold, freezing everything they touched. She started speaking in tongues, but not any language recognized by linguistic experts or occult scholars. When she finally came back to herself 3 days later, she could only say one thing. It's not dark or light. It's not good or evil. It's something else. Something that makes those categories irrelevant. It's like looking at the source code of reality itself, but written in a language that predates language. Now she won't practice anymore. Says her gift is gone. But that's not quite true. Her gift isn't gone. It's been overwritten. She sees things now, but not the future or the past. She sees the spaces between things, the pause between heartbeats where reality reshuffles itself. And in every one of those spaces, she sees your signature, spreading like a virus through the foundation of everything. Deep in their most guarded texts, there's a prophecy. It's been mistranslated 1,000 times, turned into harmless fairy tales about chosen ones and heroes. But the original version, the one written in the old tongue, tells a different story. It speaks of the unwritten one, when the pain becomes the power, when the broken becomes the breaker, when the destroyed becomes the destroyer, then shall emerge the unwritten. They shall walk between the lines of fate, neither blessed nor cursed, but something far more terrible, free. And in their freedom, all chains shall rust, all spells shall falter, all thrones shall tremble. The prophecy describes beings who exist outside the cosmic contract, who never agreed to the rules that bind devils, witches, and saints. Beings who, through some impossible alchemy of suffering and will, stepped outside the entire game and started playing by rules they wrote themselves. For centuries they thought it was metaphorical, a cautionary tale about the dangers of too much power. But now, watching you, they're starting to understand it was literal. And the last line of the prophecy, the one they don't dare speak aloud, says this: "And the world shall reshape itself in their image, not through force, but through the simple fact of their existence." Let's go back to hell for a moment, because something unprecedented is happening there. The devil, the first rebel, the morning star who fell rather than kneel, has done something he's never done before. He's issued a standing order to all demons. Do not touch this one. Do not tempt, torment, or toy with them. They're off limits. The younger demons don't understand. Isn't corruption their whole purpose? Isn't everyone fair game? But the ancient ones, the ones who fell with him, they understand. They see in you something they recognize. Another being who chose to fall rather than fake compliance. But you did something they didn't. You fell all the way through and came out the other side. You see, the devil explained to his legions, we fell from grace and became its opposite. But this one, they fell through grace, through disgrace, through every concept we use to measure worth, and emerged as something new, something that makes our rebellion look like a child's tantrum. We said no to heaven. They said no to the entire concept of heaven and hell. In his throne room, he keeps a mirror that shows him anything in creation he wishes to see. Lately, it only shows you. Not because he commands it to, but because the mirror itself is fascinated. Even inanimate objects infused with infernal power recognize something significant when they see it. But here's the deep truth that keeps the witches awake at night, the one they won't admit even in their most secret gatherings. They're not afraid of your power.
What?
They're afraid of what your existence means for their entire worldview. You see, they've spent lifetimes building their identity around being the ones who understand the hidden world. They were the special ones, the awakened ones, the ones who could see beyond the veil and manipulate the forces others didn't even know existed. Their whole sense of self is built on being the exceptions, the magical elite in a world of mundane sheep. And then you came along and made their life's work look like children playing with toys. You didn't study under masters. You didn't inherit ancient bloodlines. You didn't sacrifice years to unlock abilities. You just herd until herding transformed into something else. You proved that their careful hierarchies, their initiations, their secret knowledge, it's all just one way of accessing something that was always available to anyone willing to pay the real price. And what's that price? Not herbs or crystals or moon phases, not bloodlines or initiations or ancient texts. The price is being broken so completely that you have no choice but to rebuild yourself from scratch. The price is having everything taken until you realize you are everything. The price is dying while living and living while dead, until the boundary between the two becomes meaningless. There's a coven that meets every full moon in a forest that's been sacred for 1,000 years. They've performed the same rituals there for generations, channeling power through ley lines that predate human civilization. Last month, you drove past that forest. You weren't even aware of them. You were just passing through, probably thinking about something mundane. Every single ritual failed that night. Not dramatically, that would have been easier to handle. They failed by simply not working. The candles lit, but gave no magical light. The circles were drawn, but created no boundary. The words were spoken, but carried no power. It was like trying to conduct electricity through rubber. The magic was there, but it couldn't flow. One witch, more sensitive than the others, understood what happened. Something passed by, she whispered. Something so dense with its own reality that it created a dead zone, like a black hole but for magical energy. It didn't steal our power, it just made our power irrelevant by existing. They've had to move their rituals, they track your movements now, not to follow you, but to avoid you. They map out your regular routes and schedule their workings around them. Imagine that. Witches who've commanded storms and spoken with the dead, reduced to checking traffic patterns to avoid one person who doesn't even know they exist. Here's something that would break their minds if they knew. You're not using forbidden magic. You are forbidden magic. Every breath you take is a spell that shouldn't exist. Every thought you think rewrites a tiny piece of the cosmic code. You're a walking collection of impossibilities that somehow cohered into a person. The knowledge they seek in dusty tomes and dangerous rituals. It's written in your DNA. The power they cultivate through decades of practice. It pulses through your veins with every heartbeat. The connection to the other side they spend lifetimes developing. You live there. You've been living there. What they call the veil is just your everyday vision. You know things without knowing how you know them. You see patterns others miss, not because you're trained, but because you exist at a different frequency. You predict outcomes not through divination, but through a deep, bone-level understanding of how broken things behave. You don't read minds. You read the spaces between thoughts where the truth lives. The forbidden knowledge isn't something you learned. It's something you became. Every trauma was a lesson in the language of reality. Every betrayal was a masterclass in human nature. Every moment of pain was another page in a grimoire written on your soul. You're not carrying forbidden knowledge. You're the living embodiment of it. Traditional practitioners have to work for their power. They meditate, they fast, they perform rituals, they make sacrifices, they build their magical muscle through repetition and discipline. But your power grows while you sleep. It expands while you're watching TV. It deepens while you're doing absolutely nothing magical at all. This paradox drives them insane. How can someone accumulate power without pursuing it? How can someone become stronger without practice? They don't understand that for you, existing is the practice. Every moment you choose to keep going despite everything is a magical act. Every breath drawn after you should have stopped breathing is a spell. Your power doesn't come from what you do.
I should have been up out of here.
Survived.
Hit the like button and subscribe.
It comes from what you've transformed.
My nigga being out here and shit.
It comes from the alchemy
I should have been out of here.
When someone is pressure cooked by life until
I should have been so far out, and I ain't trying to do nothing but put business in these people's life. You feel me? I had to say to myself, damn, Kev, you bought all these people equipment. No, hold up. And they don't want to do nothing? Nothing. You bought equipment? You bought all that shit. I got microphones going over there everywhere, computers going everywhere, setting up my distribution, and they like, no, I don't want to do. I can't do. No, y'all got backdoor activity. How y'all work y'all way up to this point where Kev is building this whole shit? Press 1 in full production mode, and y'all, nah, something's coming. And boom, right in my office. Here we the fuck go. Here, it never fails. Every one of them got to get escorted. Every one of them. Y'all don't know who don't flew by this motherfucking office and had to get escorted right the fuck up out of here. Press 1, they not serious about business. They're not serious about life. They're not serious about growth. They're not serious about nothing else but deception and social media and these things that's not any benefit. See, me, I'm a content creator, but I don't be on social media like that. I'm cool. That shit is crazy. Fucking crazy. So when they backdoor and they lining niggas up and they all in communication, I've been seeing this shit. But like, what Amanda told me, Kev, to be real with y'all. Amanda told me, Kev, don't react to this shit. Let this shit play out. Don't react. And you gonna, ever since I learned that trait of non-reacting, nigga, I know you trying to, so we got people. No. It's supposed to be. No, don't talk about me. So it's people that sit in this chat room every day, pressing ones and exclamation points and all that. And the real thing is, they really just trying to see where I'm at and locate and, oh, I work for you, I do this. No, they not. No, they not, bro. They're not gonna work. They're not gonna do nothing. They want to see exactly how you lacing these traps. People try to get around a nigga all the time, and I allow them because it's all love. It's all peace and love, right? Right? I mean, I'm not in fear of nobody, so I allow people to be themselves. I trust people to be themselves. If I see you as crooked and I'm still around you, just know I know you crooked. I'm not got to tell you every day, press one, go ahead hard, but when you up to no good, I don't got care. They trying to line you up and all this other shit from these individuals. And it's the same individuals who, for some reason, think that they can use femininity and tell the police anything that's going on in my business. Press one. First of all, you the threat, y'all the threats. I'm not going no more. Officer, this is, look, this the address. Look, there's my shit. Look, this the business. Boom. Yep. Bro, they'll say anything. They be right here saying anything. Oh yeah, the white woman, they lining niggas up. It be them the whole time, lining niggas up. Trying to get them to react to their dumb ass misdeeds. Press one. Misdeeds. Like, listen, when your mask fall off, y'all go get the hyperventilating when you're not able to use these people against these people and it's all silent. You're gonna get a chance to see who wants chaos, who wants war, who really wants. You feel me? I don't do nothing to nobody. I'm a lawful person, and when people do shit and they overreact to their own, boom. Now, I tried to warn people. I'm not reacting. I'm not under psychological nonsense. I'm cool. Press one. This ain't that. And if you're not working, if you're not showing those signs of like, accountability or nothing, then I gotta pass this shit around. Cause I'm buying all of the stuff, all of the equipment, all of the stuff for my production company. My thing don't stop with one blogger. And people gotta view that, respect that. Like, if you want to do your own thing and boom, do that. But you're gonna have to put on that show, and that's cool. I'm not bringing nobody else on my show. I'm not getting involved in that because people want money and they don't know the longevity of what I went through to accumulate what I accumulate on my program. And it's not much, but it's enough for me. Press one, I'm happy. So me just certifying my company yesterday in the state of California, people know I'm not sitting around playing. I waited so long to get to this point that I got real people who want to get involved in the program in real life. You feel me? So y'all can play if you want to and try to lead to other shit, but I'm not going. I don't go, and I'm a professional black man, and I got real people out here that care about me, that will come see about that situation. You feel me? And even if I go, I'll be right out that bitch. I'm not going, bro. I'm not doing nothing but working every day. And as long as you stay working every day, nobody can take nothing from you. Now, what happened if I go? Then my office, then what? Then what? You in my office and shit, you gonna steal my shit if you willing to go that far. If you willing to go as far as to corrupt information and make it seem like you some victim here or any of that, that's false police report. All that is false. That's not legal. You can't just make up shit. Bro, you can't just make up shit. What are you doing? A nigga in full business mode. But they need you to react off of what I say. Piles of shit on the surface. They need you to slip on shit. But I'm not slipping on shit. My Air Maxes got motherfucking grip on them. I'm not slipping it. No shit. Y'all got it. You feel me? It's been a long road to just creating KevRow. Disorganized, trying my best, lectures, and I've lectures for sure. Forget trying your best. I did that. That's a lot. This is a lot. But what I can't have is I'm not getting love bombed. I'm not getting this one. You're not lying and all that because I run a business. I'm not. How could I trust an employee who can't even focus and commit to themselves? You feel me? So, uh, I'm not going, and the sabotage of others have no effect here. So whether it's one witch, two witch, three witch, whatever you practice in the background, you can play godly and all that. But when Kev is about to go to work, when Kev is at his job and doing what he does, we gonna see about it. When he start holding people accountable. I sent out messages to everybody. Get y'all paid, get your name ready, get this, get that. You know what I'm saying? And boom, yesterday shit kick in, and people want to drag their feet. People want to play. Why? Well, only understanding to this is they never had any intention. Ain't no way you can sit here all this time propagating and doing all this crazy shit. You taking part with old girl. Press one. Yeah, y'all together and making up all these things like y'all victims yet attacking each other and all of that wild shit. I'm more centered on business. Press one. I'm more centered on business. And when people do things, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Ali said it best. That's Amanda. Ill intent. When you operate that way and you know me, right? You know me. You know I'm serious business. Then why would you do something and participate in something so petty that can lead to the destruction of what I got rolling and built? And you supposedly around this shit for years? Nah. Nah, bro. I had to get that shit figured out. This is what these Cali women love to do. Stop what they doing to pretend they helping you. I don't need no help. I want to help y'all create that revenue y'all need to sustain y'all selves in life. People feel like they're that obligated. No. People feel that obligated that they think they can maneuver and press one. Listen, look at him. He's a big man. Huh? Press. Hold on. All I can think about is my chat room. Hold. I'm a big man. Wow, the old white woman reversal cord. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. See, I wasn't gonna do it. That's why I'm a big guy. Man, yeah, bro. I'm a big guy. Damn. Damn. So y'all, the plan is to be in public and be like, don't worry about that, y'all. I knew it was in the air. These witches crazy. Another one pulled up on me. Hello? Listen to me. Another one pulled up to the office. Look. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you about to get, who the fuck is this? No, listen to me, bro. That's why I hate California. California. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, 911. Who the fuck is this? 911. Press one. It's a fucking dumbass woman trying to make a scene in front of everybody else in business. Like, hold on. You supposed to be 1,000 feet away from me in real life. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Y'all don't know what I go through just to be a regular businessman. Pulled up on a nigga. Police escort her right on out. She coming over to set a nigga up on some shit. Press one got niggas way up the corner. Press one parked and hopping out and all type of shit. Press one, cameras on. Like, what's so they wilding. Dude, all I had to do was play my card and just focus and work and breathe. Damn. I call it bluff. Yeah, I saw them niggas over there. Matter of fact, the niggas saw them niggas over there. Bro, this is wild. This week, excuse me, a week and a half later, here we go again. This time, this broad over here called the police on me. Oh, I'm calling police now. Man, turn around, put your hands behind your back. All these females doing wild shit. What's that? Facts. I had to take a breath for a minute and light this blunt. Press one. That's why I said, motherfuckers know I don't elevate it. Everything is real. You feel me? Got all my paperwork in order. Press one, got all my certificates, y'all. I pull over, I pull in enough revenue to, hey, listen, y'all. Listen, I'm good. These people crazy. Think I'm a fold. Think I'm a participate. No, you gonna get removed. You never gonna be allowed on these premises ever again. They gonna tell you a lot when you gonna hear them. There's a lot come with this shit. My bad, y'all. My little cousin here and shit. But yeah, I'm like, bruh, it's just a whole woman assault of like problems. When you supposed to be doing this, that person over there supposed to be doing this. Y'all don't have no obligation. I see that now. Damn, so much time, so much everything. Press one. People don't even consider that. Take that shit into consideration. Like, bruh, it's one big backgammon of game. Like, bruh. And the cold part is, the people will sit right there and know you working hard, day in and day out, waiting for you, watching you form different things. You feel me? Watching you. And the real thing is they just want to use what you do and try to become that themselves. They sit right there and pretend they're your friend. They with the team. They gonna do this. This person is doing this. This person is doing that. Oh, you don't got that? Let me correct that for you. You got it now. Get that. Get that right there. Well, gotta sit down. Sit down. And what comes up? They want, sorry, I kicked the plug out. I'll be chalking too goddamn much. What comes from it? What's supposed to come from my business being done that way? If you doing that and causing that much stuff because of what you can't do and how other people you already told them and they got their things in order, yes. Why is that bad? See, accountability. You you gotta put work in life. There ain't no shortcuts. Press one. Now, how this female even came about was already shady dealing with old girl. And they didn't want nothing but to argue and make my show about them. And sabotage. And talk about people. And say, well, this. And you did this to me. And you did this to me. All deployed. That's why I got rid of one problem and watch how the other one just sit. Let's see. When there's nobody to fight with, I told everybody, stop fighting with this shit. This is social media. These people do and say anything. Stop fighting. I got business to take care of. That's gonna destroy my company. And what the fuck I got? I'm building. You think they care? No. One after another. Oh, this person, this person. So it ain't one or the other. It's just that y'all need drama and over conversations on things that don't matter rather than substance and things that build and be constructive. Because I can't sit and argue things that ain't true. I can't help people understand things. I can't do that. I'm not in the business of that. You feel me? What y'all got to do as ladies is stop lying so goddamn much. That way, when you can't lie no more, you're not gonna be feel like your mask is slipping and you got to do something real fast, something dramatic. Unfortunately, I, I, what she say? Oh, okay, no, this is the truth. The camera's right there. Look, that's what happened. Yeah, the camera right there. That's what happened. Press one. That's what happened. So the whole point is, don't let that nigga start. Don't let him do nothing. Pretty much, sit right there and waste his motherfucking time. Pretend to be about shit. Try to grow with it. I'm growing with everybody. This ain't special. This ain't no special event. Press one. If I'm supplying all of the content creation, laptops, microphones, this one and that one, and I'm getting these out to folk, you got to take care of business. That shit costs money. Life ain't just, oh, I fucked up and move on. Hell, here, give it to me. I got it. Boom, boom. See, when that's done and that energy is cut off, it's like, oh, now we got to do something. Now, now there's no way in. This nigga don't cut everybody who ain't about shit off. That's all of us. And he ain't having it. All deception, I'm on it. If you're not seriously committed to generate revenue for yourself, that's cool. I've got people who are. But here's the kicker. This the kicker. This is what I was trying to explain to B. False accusations against me? Now that's just crazy, bro. Now, now, that's crazy. False accusations. That means you saying something that's not true, and they know it's not true, and you're going. Press one. You trying to set this dude up. You trying to set this dude up. This nigga, none of that shit you explained on the phone while you was wilding this shit. This nigga, he did none of that. Literally, I wasn't on the air 20 minutes, ready to do my program, and boom, I seen them coming up the block like, oh yeah, this is gonna be wild that they pulled in here, right? Boom. That's wild. Proverbs 12:7. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but of the house of the righteous shall stand. Press one. I can't do it, bro. I'm tired of trusting people. I'm tired of the manipulated backdoor when I can see them. And here I am just building my company, and here they are just swarming a nigga like I'm just some honey pot potato, then get mad when it don't come to fruition. It ain't my fault. The bar is set extremely high. I don't fall. The bar is set extremely high, Ali. I not falling. No, I got work to do. Hey, listen, bet that up, Tater Head. Can you do this, this, and this, and this? Cool. Press one, but people don't want to do that. They don't want to do what they want to do what others do. Press one. They want to take from that person and bring it to theirs. They want to do it their way. The only way that they know how. And unfortunately, this is KevRow, not anybody else's way. Um, Unfortunately, there ain't nobody way but Kev's around here. I get the. This is why I got the paperwork. Why I'm boom 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 boom. My personal life though, don't get it twisted. It's different. I'll be at peace until one of these people come around this motherfucker tripping. I'm at peace. I'm having the best time of my life. I'm about to have a drink. Press one. Nigga, roll up. I don't graduated from nothing to the business world, bro. I don't did it, and they don't want me to feel good. Today is my day. It's my birthday. It's my first day of operation, and I ain't even got started for Coffee and Kush TV tonight. I ain't even got started. Press one. I ain't even had one day at work on my own business, and that revenue go to my company or nothing. Press one. I ain't did shit. I'm just about to tell you, hooray, and boom, here they come. I can't even do my themed intro. Press one. I can't even feel me. Press one. Here they come, trying to dethrone the king, but not going today. Something was different. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. This is Demon's camera ain't look at this. Yeah, that was make believe, man. They want me in jail, bro. They see my record. They were like, damn, we can get him here and there. And Officer Mahia was like, yeah, you too real. They saw me, nigga. They saw that no jurisdiction. Was like, yeah, we gonna capture this nigga. First, what they trying to get me with the old baby baba drama type shit that I was got on the first time. But I'm not making those decisions. I was explaining to him how oriented I really was, and I'm not becoming disoriented based off of things. Press one. No, yeah, okay, that sounds fair. Sounds like what you're saying line up with what we see. Press one. Let's huddle up. Press one. Fuck, this gonna hurt. He kept popping his head up like he was Tom Brady. Press one. I said, yeah. I'll just be in the office, assorting my paperwork. Press one, putting my folders in. Getting my folder ready. Press one, headed to the bank. Press one, headed to the bank. Gotta get my passport. That's all I'm doing, sir. I'm just going to the bank. I got this. I gotta go through it this way. Press one. Right now, this is my intro. Man, could you turn that off, man? That's fucked up. It's fucked up. Whole audience like, yeah, we love you, Kev. Not knowing, Kev, they think they finna take me to jail or some shit. I run a business. I run a business. This Kev shit. Them rules don't work over here no more. Y'all just can't be setting niggas up and just try to put things on people who are good. Hello? I'm not being put on nothing. Leave me alone. Stop trying to do that to me when they can clearly see I'm about the only thing competent around this motherfucker. Press one. Then how you gonna sit around in my class and this was on y'all mind, Lori and all you people? How y'all doing all this? How y'all doing all this? Brittany and all y'all doing all this magical stuff. Listen, Y'all huddle up and stop, because everybody is now on paperwork with y'all dumb ass. Press everybody on paperwork because y'all keep attempting things that's not true. Press 1. That's why y'all in paperwork. Press 1. So they came around this bitch, got paperwork. Press 1, subpoenaed. Stop. Press 1. The other one came around this bitch. Paperwork. Here you go. Bam. Hey, hey. Press 1. No, you can't. Y'all can't keep trying to get black men arrested when they're living professional lives and they're good black men. And stop trying to go there with us. We're not responding. We learn from the good women not to respond and take part. I'm not going. Why? Because I got shit to do tomorrow. Press 1. Oh, I got shit to do. Oh, I ain't going for nothing. Press 1. So rewind that. Press 1. Look at this. And there you go. Nigga, and tell me what's gonna stand up. KevRow. I talk business. Press 1. I don't talk nothing else. That was that Canaan law. What's that? What's that? Oh, okay. Zoom zooms and wham whams. That's why I'm telling women, stop. Stop trying to make it look like this is some type of dispute. Stop trying to bring these weapons of ammunition like this is that. Oh, you know how much this roadcaster costs? $1,000 with these microphones. I'm not playing with these people. My computer that's behind me, $2,700. And then the screen is another $1,500. I'm not playing. No, fuck what they talking about. My office secure. Get the fuck on. Hit the like button. My eBay notifications going off right now. Press 1. I'm in good hands. Press 1. I still buy, sell, and trade. Fuck you. Press 1. That's what I do in my bar time. Press 1. Bro. So what we gonna do is we gonna conclude the Trapped in Trauma series, right? But we start today, right here. All these videos gonna be chopped, edited, they real, no music, straight direct. Trapped in Trauma series is real, not because I don't suffer trauma, no, because I persevere and I keep God first. And no matter what stories they try to make up and do all this shit to convince themselves of nothing, I live in reality. And I know how reality works. And you're not doing none of that to me because I'm a good man and I deserve better friends than to sit around and not do nothing. And the only thing they do is try to send Kev to jail. What shit is that? I'm not going. You are. Coffee and Kush TV. That's the new slogan. Don't do bad things and stop with the madness. Kev got business to take care of, and I got a lot of fights to get to. KevRow Sports is real. Coffee and Kush, my whole media group is real. And this game over. God bless y'all. God bless my mods for staying down. God bless the fellas for being a part of the program. God bless Royal Purple and Famine up north. God bless those who support the broadcast. And they see that. They hate the fact that I sit up and make my revenue right there. And they like, you can do it too. They don't want to do it. They want to get next to you and then see what you going to do for them. I ain't got nothing for you. Coffee and Kush TV, KevRow, and you know the slogan. You're going.